Так, всем привет, с вами Мафия, продолжаем. Так, где-то здесь мы, короче. Сейчас пошаримся. Сейчас пошарюсь. По складам. Открою их все. Вот он. Как раз. А как вот дальше? А, дальше здесь, наверное. Вон какие-то люди. Ты кто такой? Понятно. Ха. Так. У нас вот это. Для начала. А потом остальное. Так. Все. Понятно. Книжечка какая-то лежит. Понятно.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Так, давай-ка сюда.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Ага.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Mm-hmm.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never.
Так, погоди-ка.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Ясно.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Ясно.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good
Ну,
navigator,
это про
and he
капитана.
knows his craft well.
How old is he?
He's not
Yeah.
seen as 20.
I
Мы
need to be
все,
going.
что хотели, узнали.
Farewell.
Остальное все капитан. Про капитана. Билет. Так, ладно. Ой, не то пальто. Что у нас тут? У нас тут... А, это моя метка. Ага. Исчезновение Юнги. Понятно. Ладно, давай Юнга. Исчезновение Юнги. Расследуем Юнгу. Ищем Юнгу. Нормально, чё? Пойдет. Племянница княгини. Сама княгиня она.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Понятно.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left, you get me?
Понятно. Так.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man, who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Ясно. Так, ну это мы были.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Ага, ясно. Так, это капитан. Это было.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Ясно. Хорошо.
Thank you, Lauro.
Давай.
I need to be going.
Strange story this is.
Все.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Задание выполнено. Так, что? Допросить свидетелей. Да, я сейчас все сделаю. Сделаю. Так, карта. Это что у нас? А, ну это рядом. Так, как раз это все там он находится. Ладно. Займемся делом. Пойдем займемся делом. А потом с этими делами займемся. Расследованием. Так, что, темнеет, что ли? Ну-ка, ка. Ух ты, красота какая. Так, ладно. Что у нас? Тут мы можем? Нет, мы не можем здесь ничего не сделать. Ладно, пойдем-ка посмотрим, что там за контрабандисты. Интересно мне все-таки узнать. Контрабандистов этих... Ой. Я не то хотел надеть. Понятно. Так, это куда-то... Куда-то туда, наверное. Идти нам надо. Сейчас посмотрим. Здесь где-то. Вот на этих местах, мне кажется. Так, да, где-то вот здесь. Возможно, даже вот за этим забором. А может быть и нет. А, вон. Вижу. Так, первая дверь.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Так.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We are not in Teleme, you know. You better get going. The harbour master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous at the port authority immediately. Must be something serious.
Damn, I didn't hear either. We're done for. Come on, we need to move fast.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
Так. Тут еще одна дверь есть. Какая-то. А здесь что? А это и есть эта дверь? Пацаны, вы кто такие?
You cannot pass. Only the Nauts have access to the prison.
Понятно. Тогда я на склад. Так, что здесь на складе имеется у нас? Сейчас посмотрим. Книжечки всякие. Ага. А ничего здесь нету. Возможно, наверху. Сейчас мы посмотрим наверху, что есть. Давай. Так, наверху точно. Так, это кто такие? Кто такие?
Damnation, we've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, Why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Спросить давай.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it will provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Huh. Ясно.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Ясно.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps?
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Ясно. Тут-то что у нас? Склад какой-то. Это и есть тут склад. Так, ладно. До посла надо идти. Так я понимаю. Так, идем к послу, наверное, да? К послу. Так, это... понятно. Да, тут много... Два задания я решил на ряд чупушки как-то. И так нормально, чё. Так, ладно. Идем дальше. Видимо, к нашим послу. С послом разберемся сейчас. Что нам посол хочет за это? Какая-то баночка у меня торчит. Понятно, ясно, да? Так, ладно. Практически мы изучили этот мир. Пойдем к послу. Пообщаемся с ним. Ого! А тут что за люди были? Одежда какая-то. Какой-то плащ. Сейчас посмотрим, что за плащ. Завернули, бляха, не туды. Не в ту сторону, и сразу у нас какой-то плащ. Вот это, что ли? Ладно. Пусть будет. Так, ты кто такой? Что это такое?
Good day, my lady.
Торговец.
How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders.
Давай, давай.
In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Да. Взятку.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame.
Huh.
Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, my lady, but you are not my master. Moreover, the
No.
attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever's he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Так, ладно.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. And I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice...
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're back, milady. Do you have our second payment with you?
Don't count on it. We shall return. See you soon.
Ага, понятно. Вот оно как. Хорошо. Что это у нас? Ага, ясненько. Посол. Вот посол у нас. Сейчас мы с посолом поговорим. Так, пробежимся. Так, походу это дом, вот его посола. Или не этот. Так, походу сюда. Так, тебе задавать квесты.
Good day, Excellency.
Добрый день, милорд.
Lady de Sarde, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Ага. Чё у него тут? А, ну это не то.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Значит, не то.
May the light guide you, de Sarde.
Все, поди. Пусть чешет дальше. Не то, не то, не то, не то, не то, не то. Значит, это оно. Площадь князи. Князи. Что тут происходит, а? Перед вами князь идет. Такс. Карта. Вот он дом. Вот он дом. Так, вот он. Ты кто? Такой.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Ага. Рассказывай.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sarde, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Да-да-да, понял.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Saad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors, but our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Ясненько.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthias, the founder of the mythical Ptolemy, and it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated. Or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
I would volunteer and consent to take them under my protection. But one good deed deserves another.
You would like me to first take care of your charlatan.
You will certainly prove to be an excellent legate.
Хе. Прикольно.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front.
Ясненько.
I will not hide. But your princes, it is by all.
Так, это все понятно, не то.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tifredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we found it. Alas, it is a luxury vegetation. We discovered some savage, but you shall discover.
And what of your war with Ptolemy?
It has
А,
been if those
войне,
but
это мы
Have you been
слышали.
from direct.
Тоже слышали. А это все, да? Так, ну все.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Ну все на этом. Всем пока, с вами был Мафия.